Hi, welcome to M6.
We're your hosts.
I'm Helena Smith.
And I'm Jared Gurijo.
For our first topic of discussion, Russian President Vladimir Putin threatens to strike Ukraine with tactical nuclear weapons as part of the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine. United States President Joe Biden warns that this risks escalation to nuclear Armageddon. Many observers have wondered aloud whether the debate has lost touch with reality. CIA Director Bill Burns has repeatedly stated that Putin's threat to conduct a nuclear strike is deadly serious. President Biden's administration has gone to such extraordinary lengths to prevent Putin from conducting a strike because it's understood that this would really set in motion a dangerous spiral that could end in full-scale nuclear war.
Also in politics, the longest contest for the Speaker in House of Representatives history has been taking place as Kevin McCarthy had been unable to persuade enough Republicans to elect him Speaker of the House. However, he would not give up, as he believed there is no timeline for getting the 218 votes. After 15 rounds of voting, McCarthy finally secured the position of Speaker of the House on Saturday, January 7th.
This past Thursday, U.S. President Biden got a hold on one of the most important political issues in this country, immigration. Until we got a new House Speaker, it was up to President Biden to act and speak on this situation. With the new rules, immigrants who illegally enter the country and don't have a place to be will be subject to removal of their origin country and will be also banned from re-entering the United States for 5 years. President Biden's new rules are likely to upset people, especially ones who have previously been criticizing President Biden for his previous policies.
More locally, Governor Whitmer was elected for another 4-year term in Lansing. Along with Governor Whitmer being reelected, elected officials including Attorney General Donna Nessel, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, and Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist will also be sworn in. Democrats have the Senate, the House, and the governor, meaning that theoretically, Democrats will get their way for the next 4 years in the state of Michigan. The inauguration kicked off with a performance from the 126th Army Band of the Michigan National Guard, a 19-gun salute, a flyover by the Michigan Air National Guard, and speeches given by local leaders.
Switching gears from politics, an art contest was announced by our Governor Gretchen Whitmer on Wednesday, January 25th, which is asking students to enter art pieces for her State of the State speech program cover page. The students are asked to create art that demonstrates what they think makes Michigan strong. In a statement, the governor said, "I believe what makes Michigan strong is the people that live here, and I am delighted to share a student's artwork that highlights what they see as Michigan's strengths." Any students in grades K through 12 in Michigan may enter, and they may use any materials they would like. To submit a piece, visit michigan.gov/art contest by 11:59 on Sunday, January 15th. The winner of the contest will get their artwork displayed as well as receive a specialized gift box.
In Blue Water sports, the 2023 Silver Stick Tournament is already underway and will last through the month at McMorran Place and Glacier Point. Recently, having the Blue Water Bridge opening up with no restrictions will help bring in more traffic to the Blue Water area. Local businesses are preparing for the thousands of people that will be keeping them busy during their slower and off seasons. The busy next few weekends will ensure that not only restaurants, but also downtown shops and hotels will flourish.
I'm extremely excited for that art contest. It's something I might enter.
Me too. I can't wait to see what kind of submissions come in. So, to talk with us more on the sports scene is Teddy Pozios.
Thanks, guys. The Boston Red Sox have finalized a crucial deal for their team. For $331 million, the third baseman Rafael Devers has agreed to an 11-year contract starting the year of 2024. This contract has been the center of much discussion for the team, but despite all this, the deal is done, and Devers will be in the Boston Red Sox until the year of 2034. The MLB has had an historic offseason. Now on to our college basketball. Michigan State versus Michigan is one of the best rivalries in college basketball. Both teams have had long history with each other, and this past Saturday at the Breslin Center, the rivalry continues, with Michigan State taking the victory over the Wolverines at their home court, with the final score being 59-53. Michigan State celebrates the victory right before the College Football National Championship took place. Georgia and TCU competed for the College Football Championship. Georgia ultimately outplayed TCU in every possible way, leaving the score at a whopping 65-7. TCU has accomplished historic firsts by being the first team with a first-year head coach to qualify for the playoffs, and being the only Big 12 team to make it to the College National Championship. Georgia is now ranked 1, while TCU is ranked 2nd. The national championship isn't the only game that people are looking forward to. On January 14th, the Marysville High School hockey team will be going against Utica Ford. It is at the McMorran Center from 5 to 9. So far, the Marysville hockey team is having a winning percentage of 66.7% of the time this season, and Utica Ford United is currently winning 60% of the time from 6 wins and 4 losses. Come to the game to determine which team will up their percentage and come to support the Marysville Vikings. There's many sports events happening, and we'll be back after a short break.
Social Security is with you through life's journey from birth to retirement. As your life changes year to year, so do your needs. For over 80 years, Social Security has helped to meet your needs and is committed to improving access to the services that make a difference in your life. Today, you can verify your earnings, estimate your future benefits, apply for retirement, manage your benefits, and even change your address, all from the comfort of your home. Social Security's online services help put you in control with secure access to your information anytime, anywhere, allowing you to spend more time with family, friends, or simply just enjoying the day. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M6 News Now.
I actually got a chance to go to that Michigan State game. It was very interesting. Here's a story a little closer to home. On December 15th, 2022, school board member for Memphis Schools, Amanda Bobkin, used her training as an ER nurse and saved a Memphis high school student's life. The student was jogging throughout the halls of the high school as part of his wrestling training when he felt his chest tighten up. He immediately experienced a seizure and lost consciousness. Luckily, Bobkin was at the school with the junior high varsity cheerleaders as their assistant coach. When she noticed the student unconscious lying on the ground, she rushed over to help. She had to use a defibrillator and perform CPR after he lost his pulse and began to turn blue. After regaining consciousness, the student was taken to the hospital and is slowly but surely recovering. It was a true miracle. If Amanda Bobkin hadn't been in that right place at the right time, this may have ended very differently.
On the other side of the country, for the first time in over 100 years, a stray snowy owl was spotted in Southern California. Bird watchers from all over the area were swarming to see it. It's unclear whether it wandered into the area by following a cold front after blizzards in the Northwest, or if it caught a ride on a freighter from somewhere further north. While they're known to appear occasionally in Northern California, it certainly was a pleasant surprise for the holidays to see one further south.
I am excited about our school updates. Lainey?
Thanks, guys. This week, our Vikings have been participating in Spirit Week. Monday was Western Cowboy Day, Tuesday was Dynamic Duo Day, Wednesday was Jersey Day, today is Dress to Impress, and if you haven't had a chance to participate, tomorrow's theme is Whiteout. Bring out your school spirit and submit a photo using the QR code on the Spirit Day flyers for a chance to win a prize. Following our Spirit Week, are you ready to tear it up on the dance floor? Friday, January 20th, Marysville High School will be hosting a snowcoming dance for grades 9 through 12. The dance will celebrate the end of the semester, and Snowco will give the students the opportunity to make amazing memories they will never forget. After tearing it up on the dance floor, join us for yet another exciting high school event. Coming soon to Marysville High School is Shrek the Musical. Through hard work and dedication, students will put on an incredible and hilarious musical after the famous movie Shrek. The music will feature multiple amazing songs that you don't want to miss out on hearing. It will make its early appearance in the high school the weekend of February 24th through the weekend of March 5th. We'll be back with more news after this break.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
And we are back. I'm impressed with this week's Spirit Week variety.
Coming up next, our tech stories come from the stars. Here to tell us about things out of this world is Kit Hernandez.
Thanks, guys. On January 2nd, scientists discovered a magnetized dead star with a solid surface. According to the study, the X-ray light that is emitted by a highly magnetized dead star seems to be indicating that there's a solid surface to the star, but there is believed to be no atmosphere. This is the first time polarized X-ray light has been observed. These stars are 1,000 times stronger than standard stars. Research will continue to see if there's a possibility for an atmosphere to exist on these dead stars. A little bit closer to home, the Expedition 68 crew aboard the International Space Station has been very busy maintaining labs and doing extensive research on various topics. Their most recent task? Loading the SpaceX Dragon with precious cargo and scientific experiments that departed to Earth. The spacecraft has just undocked on Monday at 5:05 p.m. and made a stop off the coast of Florida on Wednesday. Scientists have been analyzing the experiments and are determining what they can do with some modified plants they found in space to determine the future of space exploration. Speaking of space exploration, the Mars rover Perseverance is nearing its second year of use on the surface. In its time there, it has gathered samples of the atmosphere, the soil, and different types of rock from all across the surface. On December 21st, the rover deposited its first sample at a location referred to as Three Forks. Over the next 2 months, the rover will deposit 10 sample tubes. Once the samples are there, NASA intends to use drones to retrieve them from the surface and return them to Earth. Analyzing these samples could be the first tangible step to landing people on Mars. Back to the desk.
I love how interested the scientists are in exploring our galaxy.
I can't wait to see more about what Perseverance comes up with after staying on the surface of Mars.
You know what else I'm interested in? Olivia's entertainment news.
Thanks, guys. On Tuesday, January 3rd, Jeremy Renner went into surgery after he suffered a blunt chest trauma injury. It had been reported that he lost a lot of blood after his own snowplow ran over his leg when he was trying to clear a path so he and his family could leave their Snowden home. He has returned from surgery and remains in the intensive care unit in critical but stable condition. He is only alive today because of his neighbors' quick actions to help him, and everyone is hoping he has a safe recovery. On a more positive note, there are a few new movies hitting theaters. First up is a new movie that horror fans might want to check out. Megan is currently featuring Allison Williams to portray a not-so-far-fetched futuristic film of a robot made to protect others at all costs. This movie highlights the satire of robotic technology while also showing the horrors of when it all goes wrong. If you're a fan of horror films, make sure to get into theaters today to give this one a shot. Coming soon to a theater near you is a new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The team is fighting their way back into theaters for the third and final volume of the series fans know and love. Those who enjoy these movies will have predictions of who will appear and what will happen, so it's very exciting to see what's in store. Make sure to check out this thrilling movie in theaters on May 5th, 2023. That's all I have for entertainment today, so back to you guys at the desk.
I personally love horror movies, so I'm extremely excited for the movie Megan to come out. That's all we have from us.
With that, stay safe, stay in school. We've been your hosts.
I'm Helena Smith.
And I'm Jared Garijo
for
with
M6, your hometown station.